to a meeting.
Okay, it is what is today, the 23rd. It's our Powerhouse team call, just connection. Before we jump into some things, it's just going to be talking a little bit about things going on, things we want to do going forward. No huge updates last night. She did do a little bit of a training. I can share that with you, and I'll kind of go along with what we're talking about today. But let me pull this up for you first. So, what me and Shay kind of have done now, it's not perfect by any means. I was playing with that one yesterday for my Facebook stuff. Come on. My computer is really slow. I'm trying to clean it up.
You
So,
have a
what
million tabs open.
Oh, I always do. I always do. So what we've been doing, so these are some of the ones that Shay has made that she hasn't shared yet. She's a perfectionist. I'm just share it, get it done. So she'll share these in time, but she has some graphics like this that'll talk a little bit about, cellular health, wellness industry stuff. I don't know, Shay, do you want to explain some of the ones you've made so far?
To be honest, what you see is what's there. I just went to chat on the company version of it, but not the one in the back office. It gave me different graphic ideas that we could utilize to promote the business more so than the products themselves in ways that we can share with the customers the opportunity a bit more, but yet still highlight the products as well. So that was kind of the direction. I just took all the different options that it gave that I liked so far and just asked chat to create some graphics based on it with some of the product images and hoped for the best.
I love these. These
Yeah,
are
these are
so
great.
amazing.
So
So
when she's
cool.
ready, we can continue to upload those in the team page. I created an album. I'll show you where that's at. And then I added in, this is the one I stole from that lady. And then this one, core green, enhanced organic chlorella, and then the GLP one.
The only
Uh,
downfall to those that I don't like that I have to figure out how to update on my own is the shape of the pills.
the shape of the pills. The green's pretty good.
The green came out really good, and I love the way all of these graphics are, but unfortunately, the pill shape is not round. It's more of that oval shape like the core blue
Yeah,
is.
yeah. See, and I'm definitely not attention to detail. I'm like, oh, it's green, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, even the packaging isn't the same, but at least
Yeah,
it's the right shade of blue or the
yeah.
right shade of green. So
So what we've kind of do, and this is where, you guys can come in and say, um, like the GLP-1, that's very important. They're not hungry, they're not eating, they're not getting their nutrients. This is an easy way for them to supplement and make sure that they're supporting that. So we had those. The other thing me and Shay were talking about, and I'd have to pull it up here, and I haven't done it yet, is I am in, and it's not going to let me show it. Did I download it? Um, it's not going to let me show it, but I have some there is a chat in Telegram I got put into about testimonials on the product, and we can take some of those testimonials because they are from a person saying that, and use those to create some graphics too. Like, they're just really good, really snippet short testimonials on those. So that's something else we're looking at. Anything else on graphics?
the other thought that I had last night, and the way I was foreseeing it for myself personally, if I was to get them done, is sharing about the core values.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 12 of them. We've got 6 months until January hits, sharing two each month, just a random, here's a core value about truth. And as we've been doing our videos, I've been taking snapshots of the expanded information that they share about it. So we can then create a basic layout of what the testimonial page would look like, and we would change up the wording and maybe the colors for each one. But that was kind of my idea, sharing another avenue of the business, non-product related, to help enhance our sharing about the opportunity itself.
Yeah. So here's also, I love that, Shay. And I think that's important because that's one of the things we'll talk about. Like, for those of us that are in right now, we're in a space right now that we're going to start to have a lot of people interested in the products and maybe not the $5.99. We need to, as a group, be discussing how are you keeping track of those. All of us are going to do it differently because I'm using my website to do it. But are you writing those people down? I know they had talked about having an option that you could send them to your personal website and they'd be like a notify me as a customer. They have not done that yet. But I really think it's important that we are educating our new people coming in or those that are legacy partners to start creating those lists. We're still going to have people interested in the business, but it's not going to be as much as when we launch in January. So Shay's got her started. See? We got it. Here in the album is just what I've shared so far that I've done. Again, nothing super. These were from actually
The
boards.
website.
Yeah, but these were some of the ones that chat did for me. And Shay, if you switch any of them, feel free to upload them here. People can choose between them or you can delete them if you want to change the way they
The only
look.
thing I don't see uploaded that you could have considered if you wanted to was the fronts of all of the products. The only thing to be concerned with on those is when you're on the website looking at the core flow, the sticks are fine, but if you look at the front actual bougie pack image, it doesn't upload as clear quality.
Okay.
So I wouldn't upload that one.
Okay. But these are just some, they're here if you want to use them. The other thing I wanted to draw your guys' attention to, and they're switching things over here on Facebook. This used to have a whole tab of things over here. Did anybody else notice that?
I haven't paid close enough attention, but thanks for the heads up.
It's driving me nuts because now I think you have to go up to the corner up here and go here or something. I don't know because it's all weird. Even when you do overview, it gives you that community home.
Oh,
Anyways,
this is a group versus business page, so it's going to
yeah,
look different
the
than what I'm
group.
familiar with anymore now.
So what I did, again, some of you know me, some of you getting to know me as a business person. I get shit done. It's not always perfect. And then what I do is I ask you to come in, like I'll do a first draft. And then I'll ask you to come in and make changes. How do we want this to look? What do we want added? What do we want taken out? So I took the time to go through creating a welcome wagon. I wish Ashley was on here because she likes things a specific way, like checklists, and that's fine, but she'll probably need to create that checklist because all of our brains work a different way. For me, I like steps. I like do step one, do step two, do step three. So that's how my brain works. So what I'm asking you guys to do, and I came up with welcome wagon because I thought it went really good with just the theme of Texas and all of that anyways. And the step one, because we're in beta and we're legacy partners, we are setting the standard for how we're going to help people that maybe not as business savvy get started right away and be successful. Because we know success right away helps them, continue on. So here was just kind of a checklist, but log into your account, save your partner ID, set your monthly subscription auto ship. So it's like a getting started checklist. And then there's a cute little welcome wagon. And then step 2 is discovering your why. I did use this that they have been using in the onboarding for personal branding. Step 3, complete your self-assessment. And on here, um, see file section for PDF, a self-assessment. That's what the one that you do before you start your core 4. So I would hope they could do step 1, step 2, step 3, and then step 4 was take before pictures if you choose to do that. And then it also has what to do in your first 30 days, kind of like a checklist. Again, here's like a graphic, but the checklist is here. 31 to 60 days. This is then again going a little deeper, working on your 1 minute power testimonial as you feel you're on the products, you're getting going. And then 61 to 90, working in 30, 60, 90-day shifts for your business. Again, just continuing with those business building activities. Then here was building your power list. This could go within the section in a different place because it is something that you're going to want to do right away, is creating that list of people that will be interested and that you'll want to plant the seeds with. So that kind of goes through examples of that, training and resources. And this is really good growing in our back office. So the whole idea is to have this here, but really our back office, because we have a company that is really wanting to help us be successful. We haven't had that very much, that we don't have to recreate the wheel. So I didn't want to do a lot here, but I wanted it to be a place where if you have a new person come in, you could say, hey, like Janica, hey, Janica, we haven't done your onboard training yet, but if you want to go to our Powerhouse team page, I'm going to tag you in the welcome wagon section. Hey, sweet friend, there
Speaking
she
of,
is. Speaking of the angel, not the devil, the angel.
Yours are burning.
Yeah. I could tag her in it and say, before we get going, why don't you start here? And then me and you can circle back around with questions, with what you need help with. It just makes it so much more duplicatable for us as leaders and as fellow partners to help our people that way. So what I'm
Mhm.
asking you guys, I'm trying to talk fast for Paula, is take some time and go through this. Either I don't know if you can edit it, and Shay, you may know. I know I can edit my own post, like I can go in and edit the post. You can go
I
in and
think
edit
because
it.
it's your own post, even if we're a certain, even if it was an
Yeah.
admin to admin, I don't think that an admin can edit another admin's post.
Okay.
Um, the two things I can see right now that I would suggest or have at least a thought of, maybe we should, maybe there's a reason why we shouldn't. Some of the first ones that you had where you were, doing the Telegram, logging into Telegram,
Yeah.
maybe in the comments have a link to Telegram,
Yes.
have a list of which teams or
Mhm.
Telegram pages that they should be following. If they want to follow this one, this is great information, but you don't have to because of this reason. At least they know
Yes.
that this is the chat one, not the we need to have you see this daily kind of thing.
Yeah.
The other option would be,
It's funny you say that because I was laying in bed as my mind was going a million miles a minute, and I'm like, I need to take this portion, which is here, and make sure it's over in the starting guide so that they know, number one, download Telegram first, and then these are the groups to be in.
but also having that link so they're getting the right app, so there's no
Right.
confusion there for everybody who doesn't necessarily do it on a regular.
Yep.
The other suggestion, and this one might be something we'd rather hold off on because we know the back office is currently changing on a regular basis because they keep adding things.
Yep.
But maybe in some of the steps where it says to check your back office, look at this, maybe do a screenshot in the comments to point out where they're actually going in the back
Okay.
office. So it's a visual diagram guiding them to it. Just because that will turn around and make it more simple for anybody. Just say, go to your guide section. It's going to direct you 100% where you have to go versus, okay, well, I'm here, I understand, but now I can't find it.
Okay. So what I'll probably do on our team page is create just something that says, what changes do you think we need to see? And then we can start collecting in the comments things that we want to add and change to it. And then
Yeah.
we can go off of that.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
it's
I
not a
glance through it the other
hurry.
day, but
Yeah, it's
with
not a hurry
distraction.
at all. Bouncing off of that, so last night on the call, uh, Mendoza is her name. I can't, Kinsey Mendoza did a fast training, and it was on this topic in general is you've gotten started, now what? And this is kind of, just reiterating the things that we can be doing between now and launching to customers, showing up on social media. I saw yours, Paula. Great job. Being consistent, even if you're making your core flow and just having a conversation and having it in your stories, people seeing that repeatedly they're going to ask you, what are you putting in your cup? And you don't even have to talk about it, but the more that they see us doing this, the more they're going to ask the questions. So if you're stuck on what to do, some of the things just to really pay attention to. But she did the same thing, kind of what we're doing, complete your digital onboarding, do launch. So Wednesday, and I know many of you have done it, but you can always join us again Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tasha and I are onboarding Janica and Lynn. So we're going to go through that with them. We're going to have to do it again because Lisa Langley can't make it. But again, repeat getting them started on the same things. You guys, I'll put the link in on our team page. You can join if you want. We're just going to go through that with them. Paula Lingers, right? Yes, yes. So Paula's. Um, so this was shared last night, kind of the same thing of our onboarding. I can share this in Perga 2. But just keeping that pipeline, having that funnel like what Shay has. These are the people have piqued interest. These are people have got on the call. These are people I'm just going to continue to keep my eye on because they're watching. They just haven't jumped or committed to something.
This
Janica
is
will be
just
one of
the
those. What?
this is just the list of, okay, I've sent a message to. I haven't really gotten many who've actually responded. The few that I have had responded, indicating, more product based. Okay, they've gone to a whole separate sheet for later on.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, we had that when we first started. Me, Angie, and Ashley had a list of people that we had talked to. And it is that way. For every 10 people you talk to, you'll probably have one that will actually either respond or have an interest in it. And so it
Maybe.
is power in numbers.
Yeah, and sometimes just trying again because like one of Ashley's no's, I think I've got her to yes. I think I'm like this close to getting her to yes. So,
That's good. That's super good. So I was going to tell you, Janica was one of those. Janica, I kind of talked to her about it. She was like, watch an overview. She watched an overview. She was like, I just don't know if this is me. And I'm like, that's fine. We want people that want to be here and feel excited about it. So yeah, just continue to watch and ask questions. She asked questions, then she went away again. Then she asked questions, she went away. And then finally she messaged me and she said, okay, I'm ready. And so that's just, the nature of the game.
I turned around and I reached out to her too, saying, hey, I heard that you might consider it. Can't wait for you to do so if you'd like to.
Yeah,
Just helping to push without overly pushing.
yeah, yeah. It's super, super good. And that's what we're here for. That was one of the things Tasha wanted me to bring up is that we have not really dived into a lot on three-way calls or pulling in one of us to help you and it's not that, again, it's not like we know anything more than you, but sometimes it just helps to have a third party come in and have
An
that
extra
same
perspective.
conversation that something hits differently. So know that we are available for that and we will make time for that, whether it's Paula reaching out to Shay, even though we're in, we're all a team, so we're all working together. So even if you pop on the team page and say, hey, I need somebody to go on, I have somebody interested who would be available this day to talk with me with somebody. Let's just all just know that that's available. Any questions, comments, help you need?
I have a question about business cards.
Okay.
Like, can we just design our own business card and or are we waiting for a corporate to come out with business cards?
I can ask that of
Thank you.
Tracy. I know they're behind on the merch. They have said that they were going to do more merch again, and they haven't
Yeah,
since
everything's
the,
sold out.
yeah, it's all founding member ones. So I did create my own, but Shay, she's a policy and procedures girl, asked for the logo that was for us, the partners, instead of home office. I haven't gotten that back from Tracy, so I need to follow up with her, Tracy, and then business cards.
That would be amazing if she's able to give you an answer on that because
Yeah,
I'd love to add it to the graphics before they're uploaded.
I just did simple ones on
Oh,
Canva.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I did on Canva, and I help women trade burnout for blessing with simple self-care, wellness, and routines that actually fit real life.
I love
So,
that.
Here's another question for you in
yeah.
regards to the whole business card thing, and maybe there's something in the other P&Ps that I don't remember. Would there be a concern in combining both businesses on one?
I'm gonna say ask
Because
for
I
forgiveness and just do it.
because I would rather be able to go to a customer and say, after we've talked, here's my card. We've talked about one product, but this will at least plant the seed for the other one.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
just,
things that you can do like Facebook, your business page, have your business page on there because the business page you'll talk about them both and they can get the
mhm.
direct links. For me, I use my self-care with Shalene.com because that's my website I made outside of both of the companies. So I have a section for wellness and health, and I have a section for self-care and pampering. So they're
So
both
maybe consider
there.
doing the business page of Facebook or a website versus one area over the other. Direct them there so they can get their links of shopping availability versus on the card.
That's how I would do it, or do a link tree link so
Right.
that they can go to your link tree link and find what they're shopping for.
Yeah.
Like that's probably the easiest way so that you're
To
not
get around
having
it.
to change it.
That's kind of what I was trying to figure out.
I just threw away a whole bunch of stickers and all the things, and I'm like, ooh. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
would
was
find
hilarious that they finally gave Posh finally gave us all of that stuff that we were supposed to get like a year and a half ago, and it all has the wrong website on it.
I know. Welcome to the shit show. That I will say that was one of the selling points from coming to Perga is he had things laid out for 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years. And sorry, Stormy, you're getting a little posh help here, but we would say, what's coming next month? And they'd be like, he'd be like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh gosh, if you don't know what's coming next month, you definitely don't know what's coming in 6 or 12 months. So, yeah, long story short, that was a selling point for me that they actually know what they're doing in the future focus goals.
Right.
All right, any other questions you need me to ask about? I have the business cards. Ask Tracy about the independent logo. No? Everybody
I don't
else
think so.
doing good on your products, feeling good?
So good. So good. Yeah, I saw my GP yesterday to do a check-in and I was like telling him all of like, oh, and my friend's feeling this and my friend's feeling that and I'm feeling this. He's like, okay, well, when this opens up to customers, you'll have to leave me some business cards because I have a lot of patients who have all of those issues. That's why I asked about business cards.
Yeah, yeah. No, I will get on that today and ask her about that. Yeah, and if you guys can just do me a favor, I'll make a little graphic on our team page and we'll start going through that welcome wagon, things we need
Right.
to improve in that. And then come up with anything else we want to do between now and January that just makes it easy for everybody to get in, get started, and have their resources.
Sounds great.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
all
Okay.
right.
Well,
Have
have a
a
great
good
day,
day,
everyone.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.